Hello and welcome to Lindsay Akashic Channel. I'm your host, Lindsay, and today we are opening the Akashic Records on the Earth's core. So I opened the Akashic Records prior to hitting record, so the opening prayer has already been said in order to save time. So let's get into it. The questions that I'm going to be asking on the Earth's core. First, the opening visual or opening message. There's usually always an opening visual or an opening message as I'm saying the opening prayer. Next question, what is the Earth's core? I like to get a foundational question, no matter what I'm opening the records on, to get the record's perspective on the subject. Then I'll be asking, what is the energetic quality of the Earth's core? What messages does the Earth's core have for humanity and all living things? How can we connect in support of the Earth's core as people? And then I'll close by asking, what's the most important message? So let's begin. So the opening visual or opening message on the Earth's core. I'm feeling the rumbling, the gurgling, and it's giving me like a physical experience of like an indigestion. That's what I'm physically feeling in my body about it. So the word is rumbling, always rumbling, turning, always turning, spinning, always spinning, 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 faster, faster. Heat, hot lava. They're saying morning, mourning. So let's see if that comes back. If there's a further explanation on the word morning. So the first question, what is the Earth's core? The center, the heart of the Earth. Life force of the planet. Central system. Heat form. Beginning form. And it's showing me how like this ball of fire, almost like a star, started to have a reaction with something external to it that hardened a crust around it. And then that's the life on Earth. That's the crust of the Earth. But they're showing that inside it was like a fireball, like the sun or a star. And some material, some external material had a reaction. They're saying collection, a colliding. And that created this crust, this shell that is planet Earth. So if you're in this field at all, I would love to hear your science experience, your science knowledge of that. That's really cool. So then the next question, what is the energetic quality of the Earth's core? What is the energetic quality of the Earth's core? Heat, hot, lava, fluid, fluidity. They're saying slow moving, fast moving. They're kind of likening it to like hot honey. They're saying heat waves. Thick, thin. What is the energetic quality of the Earth's core? They're saying fluidity, but slow fluidity. magma, magnitude, slow magnitude. And then they're going back to those words at the beginning: spinning, spinning, always spinning, rumbling, rumbling, at the core. What messages does the Earth's core have for humanity and all living things? What messages does the Earth's core have for humanity and all living things? They're saying stop. It's saying stop. It's saying stop stirring, stripping, shredding. They're kind of saying like pointless stirring, pointless movements. They're showing as if someone with claws scratch the surface of the earth, like scratching the skin, and having all of those scratches, like as if it was on skin, you're bleeding, but for the earth, it's scratching the surface, and then what's coming up is the lava. But it's the heat, it's the hot, it's the hurt. They're saying that's the mourning. The mourning. So the Earth's core is mourning. Okay, let's just add that in there since mourning is coming up. What is the Earth's core mourning? Balance. Containment. They're showing me how they were showing the Earth's core, what the Earth's core is, as being this star and then having this like crust. So there's a shift in the crust being scratched, being wounded. And so the heat, the lava coming through is a huge transformation for the earth. The earth doesn't do that. The earth doesn't want to do that. The balance of it is being in the shell. And so there's this transformation, the mourning, getting this feeling of just like the lava breaking through. And that chaos is not what the core wants to be. The core wants to stay in this ball, in this center. And it's breaking through, so it's changing shape. What other messages does the Earth's core have for humanity and all living things? Be gentle. Be careful. And stop stirring. Stop scratching. Stop digging so deep to the core, so deep. Leave it alone. Leave it in balance. Restore balance on the surface, on the crust. They're kind of like patching the holes, like heal the scratches, heal it. They're saying like add layers, like the layers have been stripped, so you need to add the layers. They're almost kind of showing like surgically, like if the wound is so deep from the scratches, they're so deep that some of them need to be patched, like almost surgically patched. So the next question, how can we connect in support of the Earth's core as people? How can we connect with the Earth's core as people? They're saying step around. And they're saying soil. Mending, healing and mending the wounds on the surface. I'm getting the sense of like, if we heal and mend the wounds on the surface, that the core is going to be happy again. There's going to be balance again. The core is going to be happy. It won't have to break through. It won't lose its shape. So we have to get in deep and almost like fill these deep crevices and scratches with nutrients, cool. They're saying like tepid, temperament, temperature, like colder temperatures, cooler temperatures. Wow. How can we connect in support of the Earth's core as people? Yeah, they're saying soil, like soil patches. And the way that we're connecting is by kind of like, they're kind of saying like plugging the holes. Like we can do that from the surface and keep her in and keep the core in its container, in its round core shape, the heart. Because they're kind of saying like, okay, like a heart, if a heart is like punctured and it's spilling all over the place, it's bleeding all over the place, and then that body dies. That body can't survive if it's overflowing with all this blood. So they're kind of showing like a person, like your heart. And so the core of the Earth's core is the heart of the earth. And we don't want it to be bleeding all over the place. So we have to do things on the surface, on the shell, to help balance the temperature so that it's not spilling out. What's the most important message about the Earth's core? This is the last question. What is the most important message that we need to know about the Earth's core? They're saying trying times, testing times, testament, will, bleeding, begging, mourning, hurting. And then they're giving me that sensation of like, as if I have like an acid reflux in my throat, like I'm feeling a little bit of burning in my throat, and it would be like coming from my heart. So if this is the Earth's core, the closer you're getting to the surface, this is where we're feeling the pain. So we're seeing the pain on the surface of the Earth. We're seeing the chaos and the shift and the climate and the changing on the environment on the surface of the Earth. And they're saying we have to like get deep down in there. We have to close up those patches. And they just showed someone hugging a tree. And they're saying so special for this purpose. Like trees are so special for this purpose. So if we can think, plant trees, and what do trees need to survive and do their job on the planet, which includes healthy soil, right? So if our focus is like loving the trees, they're kind of saying rebirth, lots and lots of trees and plants and trees and plants. They will balance out the crust. They will balance out the surface of the earth. So our job is to tend to the soil and trees and try and let the trees do their job, but we have to give them the environment, the soil health to thrive and do their job. But it's really sweet. They're showing like a person hugging a tree. They're just saying like hug. They're saying that's our lifeline. Trees are the lifeline. So that was the Akashic Records on the Earth's core. I'm curious to hear what you think about that. So leave any comments in the chat. If this happens to be your background, how is it resonating with you? Let me know. Let me know what's resonating and what's not resonating. And if you have any other further questions, leave them all below in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and invite anyone else who you think might be interested in this. We'll be opening the records on lots of fun things. We'll be opening the records on truth. We'll be opening the records on lies. We'll be opening the records on science. We'll be opening the records on medicine. And those are my teasers for now. So in the next few videos, that's what you can expect. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.